Okay, I think this thing is on. Alright, hey yo everybody, I'm Braxton Wise. This is Third Coffee Studio, and let's get everything in order. There we go. Alright, hey yo Marto. Marto Barna, how are you today? Pardon me while I chug some coffee. Alright, which one? No, this is the other one that we're not doing this one today. There. I swapped these. I remember swapping these around because I did not like the having this over on the left. Does that work? Okay, there we go. What's up, Marto? Marto. Does this work? I'm just waiting for this to work. Alright, so why isn't it working? What is going on with this stuff? What is... Alright, we're gonna have to deal with something, so anyway, sorry. We're having issues today, apparently. So, we get to start the stream with that. This isn't working, like nothing's working. There, that works, so then why doesn't this work? And that also is not working. Why is nothing working? Alright, I don't know. So this is going to be a completely ruined stream until I figure out what to do. So I guess read a book or I don't know what. Because this can't happen if I don't have my shortcut controller. That is weird. Does it not have power? Is it completely empty? I don't like that. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what to plug this into so it works. It won't do that if, darn it. Well, there's two ways to hook it in, so it's gonna throw an extra complication at me. There. Sorry, microphone issue. Well, do something. Alright, do something. Yes, act like something's happening. There. Whew. Oh my god. Just pretend like you're doing something. There we go. Alright. Make sure everything's sorted. This cord is all over my desk now. Apparently, the controller ran out of power. That's what happened. There we go. Let's undo let's undo the mistakes that we made while trying to figure out what to do with this thing. It's just a sketch anyway. Not a huge problem. Alright, this is the sketch. We're trying to just sort of tighten up on these things. There. Let's try to get into some kind of a flow after the rough start. You know, that head is too large. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think this head is too large. But only by a tiny bit. Like it's too wide. This can't go out past this part, this collar bit. Like already that looks better. Recenter. What does that look like? I feel like that's right. W2 tax form, welcome in. And a fine rivet to you, sir. Or madam. Okay, let's do that for now. I think that works. That looks better. Yeah, I think this works. The right color. Old Mechagodzilla, yeah. Well, you gotta have a place for the dude's head to be. They have to kind of somehow figure out the proportions so a human being can fit in there. So, like, I can see that. And this just looks like a bucket, though. Of course, you know they were going as low budget as possible. I think that's better here. Skinny up the eraser some. And they won't be line work. This is just, I'm just trying to get better at making my sketches tighter. This will get painted in. We're also working on this tomorrow. So I think I'm really close to paint on this one. I only have like a little bit of the other fingers here, like 3 of the fingers to do. And I think I can start rendering on that comfortably. I have not played that game though. So, I don't know. I hear it's good. It's all the rage. All the kids are playing it. Am I a Godzilla fan? Yes, I am. Not incredibly knowledgeable. Like I can't, like I haven't memorized all the movies and all the stuff, but I've seen a lot of Godzilla. And I am quite old. It was like what? I was born in the 70s? When did these start? Were these like late 60s? I want to say it was like a 60s, 70s thing. Into the 80s. There was 80s Godzilla stuff. Let's clear some of that out. That looks good. What is this brush at? 6.7. That's a good size. I was kind of struggling with a size to use for this. It's gonna be like a little bit top edge, but that's not gonna. I'm not gonna bother with that. Oh really? I didn't know. What are the newer movies? Oh well, by newer, how new? Like 2000s, 2020s. Hey yo, Strider. Welcome in. Best stream with frogs and Mechagodzilla. There you go. It's, as far as I know, it's the only channel to combine frogs and Mechagodzilla. Okay, this needs to come out. $2020s, okay. Yeah, because I have not heard of anything like that, but I also am kind of out of the loop. I basically watch reruns of stuff on my Roku, and that's about it. So I don't really know about like new stuff. Are they good? Sometimes new movies aren't as good as you want them to be. At least of your favorite, like of your nostalgic stuff, yeah. I sometimes just skip those things when they try to come up with a new one. But if they're good, you know, if they're keeping it old school. Like, that's cool. I like that. It'd be like having a Doctor Who movie with like a high budget. Like, you don't, it's not something you want. You know? You want low budget Doctor Who. You want low budget Godzilla. You know, you want dudes in foam rubber suits stomping on tiny sets, tiny paper houses, and little trees, acting like they're huge. Oh yeah? Oh really? Okay. You know, on my Roku box there was a, what was it? Was it Pluto? That had like a Godzilla channel for a short time. Yeah, I think it's Pluto. They had like a, because they have like a Star Wars, Star Trek channels and stuff like that, and they swap them out every once in a while. And they had one that was just Godzilla movies for like a month. It was awesome. I had that thing on all the time. This needs to be wider. There's this one there where there's like a baby Godzilla. I can't remember the name of that. It was freaky looking. It just looks too cute. But they do that stuff so it, I guess, didn't scare children because they knew these were beloved by children, you know? Oh, they're doing CGI in them? Okay. I'm sort of afraid of that. You know? I didn't really... I was hoping they didn't go CGI on it. And I don't, for those wondering why I'm still fussing with this, it's just, this is not going to become line work or anything. This is just going to be, it will be painted later, so. Just more like a drawing exercise. This is really more attention than I would put into drawing. I usually rush to paint, which is kind of my Achilles heel. Search internets for Toho Godzilla. They made the, oh, you're talking to Tax Form, right? Okay. Yeah. This comes from here. I'll look around. Maybe I'll like the new ones. Maybe it'll be cool. This doesn't go all the way up there. This is here. No. That needs to be higher up. Your keyboard is too drunk? Is that possible? Keyboards can get drunk? Apparently yours does. Like this. And that comes from around back here. They just barely miss. They don't really intersect right here. I need to use this flip button more often. I get disoriented though when I go in this direction. Now this needs to come up here. Maybe it's more like that. It's like a divot right there. That's what that is. That's a thickness right here. Okay, that reads better. And what else? I feel that mouth is a little bit too narrow. Is that right? Maybe. And this comes out to here. Maybe this is the problem. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Here, let's do this. Flip it. Let's make myself use a tool. And there's an edge on there that we'll put in later with paint. Okay, so he's got these rivet things on his mouth. Yeah, it goes like this here. There. The OG Toho made 17 Godzilla movies. Wow. In fact, I actually have no idea how many movies there are. Is that so is that before they then made the new ones in the 2020s? I cannot see this poster. I don't know how else this is gonna work. How to do these rivets in his mouth. We'll just paint what we see. So then these just look like nubbins or round bits. Back in here. And then up here it's mostly in shadow. We got rivets. And rivets. Here. No, this needs to be here. Okay, why is it doing this? Give him my brush back. He's come up to here, and then there's this comes out further, I think. It's elliptical, but not that elliptical. It comes out to here, this bit there, and then these. Comes up to here. It has this, and then these, I believe. These just look like little bumps at that point up here, and they go across. Where the shading does here. '17 movie, that's pretty good. Have I seen all of 17? I wish they'd bring back that Godzilla channel. That was good stuff. This is basically all dark. And here is another little thing. This comes up here all the way. So you can see the teeth in here. You can't really see much up here. So I have to have a better look at it. But we can just say that that's this, and we could just draw circle bits, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'll have to paint these in. We won't even see that, I feel. Hey yo, 100. I'll imagine that goes to the other side too. Maybe it doesn't. I don't have a good example. I can't really see it. Okay. This is going to take a while. I'm doing okay, 100. How are you doing? Oh, Gojira. I know that one. This has to come in. Okay, this is the bottom edge of this, but this needs to come in, and I don't really enjoy that I have to do that. This needs to come down to here. Basically, it's okay. If we take that and get this like V shape settled in here like that. Like this. Okay, there's darkness there. There's this bit. I feel like this does not look good though. It doesn't feel wide enough. This feels a little bit better. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make me happy. Like this, maybe. Pergola. There you go. We're having a standoff in chat. Is he okay though? I don't know. We'll have to deal with it because we eventually have to actually get something done. This goes underneath here. A little better. Eventually we'll get to a point where I can't do a better job, and so I just leave it. I go to that good enough phase. If I struggle and can't get it to look the way I want it to, eventually I'll just let it go. Takes a lot though for that to happen. Exit vigorously? Okay. Alright, well, have a good one. I always appreciate you hanging out with us, Strider. Got my angles a little bit wrong. Yeah, maybe like that. Oh, and this comes all the way around. My bad. This has to indent. And they kind of go all the way around. This needs to be smaller, maybe. We're getting there. Alright, so there's this part. And then it's a very complex curve right there. which we may kind of fudge that a little bit. And this one is purely this. It's to the top edge of this thing. Okay, that's going the wrong way. I think that's what's going on this plate here. Sticks out, and that's back here. And then with these along here. Right, that's what that is. Okay, so This seems to be moving over. See, I'm doing all this and I'm not even paying attention to where I'm at. This needs to be up here. With that, move it here. Is that right? No, it is not. I'm still completely off. Like this isn't the right spot. This just needs to come up. Or come down a little bit. Man, I cannot make that work. Like I'm looking at the wrong part of it or something. Where's the rest of this at? Hey yo, freeware. Welcome in. We might be painting on this by next Saturday. Probably playtime is tomorrow. Oh, that's what they do. They fold this way. It's so disorienting to try and do this backwards, like mirror image of what I'm looking at. But we'll get used to it. You know? It needs to be like this. Apologize for mistakes. Oh, you did? Okay. I'm sorry about the stroke. I'm glad you're all right. At least you seem to be all right. I worry about that myself. I wonder if, you know, like one of these days something like that'll happen to me. I am not young. I do. The problem is that if I do this too fast, I'll get disoriented again. So I have to flip it around to where my brain gets used to looking at it this way, and then I have to, you know what I mean? Because if I do this too much, I'll get disoriented. It's like why I don't like changing the angle this way, because then I get disoriented with what the lines are supposed to look like, and when I come back around, they don't look like what I thought they did. That kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. If we do this there, you don't want to make chat dizzy? No. Actually, that is part of it, too. That is a big part of it. I'd love to get this shape right one day. They're just thin little things here. So we'll try and fake it. Okay, we can't fake that though. Okay, here's this bit, and we're going to try to get that. And where does that go? Okay, so this This is why I should not rush to paint my original sketch, which this was just meant to be a really fast sketch, but it still was, accuracy was not on my mind that day. That's what happens. I come from back here and up and over, right? Yes. Okay, so I did not do much drawing practice over the weekend. Or week. It's my stream weekend, which is the entire week. Just in case anyone was like, what do you mean by weekend? It is the weekend. I still do not like this shape. I feel like I'm completely screwing this up. This shoulder looks really wrong. Okay, here's the hand bits. Okay. Like little warheads, you know? That's what they are. I think they're missiles. We're not going to mention what this is like drawing right now. They're just missiles. This is a family-friendly stream. think this is the platform part. That's right. Tiny party hot dogs. Like the little, those little Smokies. Right? Pigs in a blanket. Okay. That kind of does it for this part. I have to be careful here because I'm wanting to ink it solid over here, and that's gonna mess this up. It'll mess up my view of it, just like I did in here. Okay, that is part of this. Where's the rest of his hand at?
Welcome to the annual sub tasting. Here we have a 5-year vintage subby. It has tones of being around for a while, with subtle hints of commitment.
Thank you very much, Woo Woo. Thank you for the resub. I hope you slept well. Welcome in. 60 months. Holy crap. It's good, got you some sleep. Like this, I guess, maybe. It seems about right. Where's the rest of that hand? Or wrist, I should say. Okay, here's this. There, something like that. Hey, Sirius. Welcome in. We're doing a movie poster. This is what we're working on. For now. I'm just doing a bit of drawing practice. Normally I would paint this, and we will paint this. That will be a thing. Will it be color? I should say that. It'll be colored. See, it's like the other part of his elbow is coming out. There's a lot of elbow. Yeah, this is coming out toward us. That's part of my issue here is I got this too rounded. Or not really rounded exactly. The wrong shape. See, because it's foreshortened, it's coming toward us. So this is gonna be more round. Let's see, where are my proportions off? It feels awfully small, doesn't it? All right, so yeah. No. Yeah. Need to do, okay. No problem. We'll be closing it down in about 20 minutes. I'm not allowed. Darn it, I did this wrong again, didn't I? Okay, something like that. Yeah. I think that feels better. That took a while. That's the stream. That's the whole stream right there. These things just okay, this requires more redraw. Make sure these are all intersecting in the right spot. We're getting there somewhere. I think. I think we're getting somewhere. This side is going to be a little bit difficult, I feel. I don't know. It's difficult as I approach each scratchy, scuffy area and try and figure out how, like, what parts to scoop out and which parts to correct. You know, like there's a lot of visual noise and it's difficult to parse that. Let's see, let's move that eraser down a little bit more. I was at the wrong angle. The ellipse wasn't properly angled. And that's mind-blowing. Because that's like the worst Having to like mentally calculate foreshortening curves is about the most difficult thing you can imagine. That's why it takes crap loads of practice. That's why comic book artists, like superhero comic book artists, they're constantly in that foreshortening world. There we go. Hey, yo, Garrett. Pardon me while I ASMR some coffee. Sometimes my key presses are faster than what this will recognize. And my shortcut thing is currently cordless. Well, it's not. No, it's actually not. It's currently plugged in, which was what started off the stream with a bit of a problem. It needed a charge. Okay. We're getting somewhere, kids. Okay, now we have to dig out the rest of this shoulder. This is such a mess over here. I have to figure out where my lines are. Let's see, did I put that high enough? Yes. Is that high enough? No. Like maybe like this. Okay, so then this little bit needs to be like there. It's weird when I sit here and concentrate on this and it looks like such a crazy mess and my brain just tells me, you cannot do this, Braxton. What on earth are you trying to attempt? But if I just sit here and just be patient, eventually it starts becoming something. It's really very weird. It's a strange feeling. It's almost like it's on automatic pilot. All I have to do is just stare at it and eventually my hands will do it. But it's not like that. It takes like a crap load of concentration. Like way too much concentration. Okay, this has to go here. See, because it's segmented around there, and I think I got that wrong again. This needs to go out this way. Because he's leaning this way. Sort of away from us. Thank you, Cirrus. Excuse me. So it's going to come out of here. Right there, like that. But then, how does all this match up, though? I feel like it does not. And this needs to be up higher. I feel like. It's this part of the collar that's coming out. It's kind of sticking out. This needs to be more of this. This face needs to come out more. Maybe that's the problem. Does that fix the mouth issue? A little bit, actually. Little tiny bit, but it does. It's enough for me. This needs to be further over. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redraw this face, I think, too. It's fine. There's no time limit. Other than how long someone's willing to watch. That's the time limit, but it's fine because I'm just drawing. I'm not gonna worry about what's entertaining. If you're not entertained, there are plenty of places to go. Every problem is a draw opportunity. I'm having trouble with this one. It feels like it should not be in the freaking middle of his face. It feels like it's in the wrong spot. I feel like this is probably correct. His face has some foreshortening too. So I'm not sure. I might find another example of it off stream and try and tighten this up. But this one is so hard to see. It's a bent photograph or a poster or something. So it's bent and crumbled off and faded out, flaked away, I should say, from the part that I actually need to see. But he's close. He's close. It's not like it's a commission I have to worry about. Oh my God, I want it to be perfect. No, it's completely for free. In fact, I can't even monetize it unless they allow derivative works, which probably not. Like unless they are okay with fan art, and some companies are, because they're smart enough to realize that fan art helps promote their stuff. Others are too stupid to realize that, or too greedy to care. So they don't stop to think about the fact that they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Ooh, I think that's good. He's a little bit more angular too. This might be a little bit more helpful. And this has got to come up to about, this comes from around. That's a silly thing to move that. I could just redraw it, but yeah, I do what I want. Watch me. Watch me doing what I want. It's Cantankerous Braxton Day. Okay, I think this little area looks fine. This is what I'm trying to this is the spot I'm focusing on. I'm not really paying attention to anything else. I absolutely cannot see this over here, so it's some kind of... It's just like this other side, but foreshortened. About like that. It comes out of this bit. And down to here. I just imagine what that's doing. Which, no, we're gonna see it sideways, aren't we? So we're not gonna see it like that. I wish I could see that. I'm just blindly trying to reconstruct this thing that I cannot see. Okay, what if we follow the body curve, the chest curve over to here? It comes over here. Or this comes over there. Heyo, Nix. Welcome in. We are pretty much at the end today. No, not the hand. We haven't started on this hand yet. We did this hand. That was a bit of work. That took a bit to sort out all these different parts of these, like these missile fingers. It's you know, because they did the 3D thing, you can see the greens and reds in there, kind of offsetting some of the shapes. So it's kind of hard to see through that and see where these things are. I feel like I got these things too small here, or too big here, but I don't know. It seems okay. This probably does need to be smaller. Like that. At least a little bit closer. Yeah. So they're always out of position. Wait, they spin? I really don't remember this part. Have I seen this movie? For some reason, I don't remember that these spin. Okay. We still have not even begun on Godzilla. But I pretty much did the head. No, it needs to be up higher. Yeah. The nose goes down too far. I can't even see that. Okay, maybe that works. Yeah, a little bit better. At least placement in the best spot possible. Let's see. Hand pretty much kind of, you know, I mean, that's about as good as I'm capable of. The shoulder is weak. It could be larger and stronger. What's that? And shoulder, we're gonna work on that next time. It's gonna be like little bits like that. And then this glove, we have to show that it's, you know, it's a rubber glove thing, you know, it's like that foam latex rubber. So we have to get that curve in there, that bend of this. That's sort of what I'm going to concentrate on. Okay, just real quick, getting this shoulder down or this elbow down before I before we call it for the day. Make sure this is all in the right spot. It's like an elbow piece here that comes around. There. So something like that. I think that's about right. Okay, it's better. Actually, I'd start painting on that. That's not too bad. I think I did this one a little bit. I had a better angle on it, I think. It's easier to see these. There shouldn't be light between these. Okay, I'm okay with that. There we go. Does anything feel off about this? It feels about right. Yeah, we have to jank this out a bit because it is janked out, and I want all the jankness. Yeah. There's this piece, I think, that comes around here. Like, we can fake out this a little bit, but there's a clear space here. Okay. That's it for today. It's gonna take a while. It's drawing practice. So, I want everyone to have a good day. And, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Make sure to come back. I will start at my normal time. If you are in Europe or anywhere not in North America, you probably will not notice the difference. But I'll be starting an hour earlier tomorrow because BST starts and everything will even out again. Okay, have a good one, everyone. Thank you for hanging out.